What is going on YouTube? Crypto for Change here. My name's David. Excited to bring you guys a video today going over NFTs, which NFT projects I am most excited about, which ones I've been buying, which ones I will be looking to buy as just the Algorand NFT scene continues to blow up and grow bigger and bigger, and how you can take a part of this NFT scene and possibly be making some money along the way. So if you're excited to learn about that, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content as it drops. And let's go see what this Algorand NFT scene's got going on. So the first place I wanted to bring you guys to is just AB2 Gallery. This is one of the NFT marketplaces that are on Algorand. There is also Rand Gallery. This is another place you can come, which is just randgallery.com, and you can see tons and tons of NFTs that are out there, tons of artists, different ones that are all creating very different things, but there's still tons of awesome and amazing projects that you can buy, invest in, and see that appreciation like we just saw with Algona selling the highest dollar amount on AB2 Gallery a couple days ago. This one right here sold for $111,111.11 algo. So over 200,000 USD is what this picture right here sold for. Mind is blown. I do not own any Algonas yet. I've just been watching them. Most of my Algorand is locked up in governance right now, so I've not been buying many new NFTs, but I still do own quite a few. So we're just going to dive into which ones I own, which projects I'm watching, and which ones I may be buying as time goes on and as we see new NFTs getting created by some of these artists. So the first one that I want to jump into is Algo House. Now this is a creator I've actually been following from the start of his NFT creations when he was back creating the Algo Sayings, which some of those, as we come through here, let me go find some of them real quick. This is some of his newer stuff right here. I think all of these have just released in the last week. Looks dope. It's in reference to Yieldly. That's what is on these little badges right here on the armor. He's done plenty of collaborations with some of the other big NFT artists in the scene. This is one of the collaborations he's most recently did. He has the new Algo Sayings, which are going to be the Little Apes, coming out very soon. He had collaboration with Algona. That is this one right here, or these right here, I should say. He has one villain. There were some villains out there with Ethereum right now, because that's obviously a villain with them high gas fees. But there's just tons and tons of really cool NFTs that this artist is out here creating. And if we go look right now at some of his listings, obviously this one is a little bit more pricey than when it was just a little bit ago, just because I think the sale of Algona going for that high is starting to drive up the market and see really where we're at as far as where some of these other projects could start to sell. I mean, you're seeing right here some of the Algo Sayings. These were some of his original ones that he created, listed for 100,000. You got the one off of Opulus and Lee Parsons going for 90,000 algo. You got mine, which is in the likeness of Seb Quinn, going for 250,000 algo. Someone go buy. Imagine the giveaways we would be doing when this sells. So that'll be exciting. You even got some of the other Algo saying, the ones that are the gorillas going for 2,000 algo. I mean, this is a guy who I see his blowing up. You got Tiny Man here, as an Algo saying. Just tons of cool projects going on there. The next one that I want to really touch on is actually not going to be art, but if you've been following the channel, it's going to be the S-NFTs, which these are the copyright-backed NFTs that Opulus is creating. So if you've been following the channel, you know that Opulus just dropped last week the ability to invest in Lil Pump and Soulja Boy's new S-NFT, which is their song coming out, Mona Lisa. You can invest, it was up to 500,000 is what it was. Sold out in like a couple hours. But what these NFTs, a little bit how they're different, is as you buy them or as you invest in the music of these artists, once that song releases and once it goes live, every single time that song is played on the radio, YouTube, wherever, you would be earning royalties based on, a percentage of how much you invested at the start into that artist. And so as this whole Opulus thing just continues to blow up and grow bigger and bigger, I mean, you're going to see new artists coming onto the scene where you'll be able to invest, money into them. And then as they grow, your portfolio is going to grow, and the royalties you earn off of the initial money you invested is going to grow. So there is just some massive potential there with Opulus and these new S-NFTs. Also, these are regulated with the SEC, so you don't have to worry about, the SEC coming for this one at least. These are for sale on Republic. It's a very big investing startup platform that Opulus is partnered with, so you'll want to make sure you're following Opulus, Lee Parsons, Republic, so that you don't miss out on the next drop of their new S-NFT, which from what they've said is coming out very soon and would be a bigger artist and a bigger one than what just currently happened. So I'm excited for that. Can't wait to see what they got. But another NFT we got is MNGO Volume 1. MNGO's, mostly not going out. This is their website. You can come over. They have 3,000 unique NFTs living on the Algorand blockchain right now. This is just a glimpse of some of them, but it's similar to what you saw on Ethereum, where they just take an idea, it's usually some type of animal or whatever it may be, and they just do different variations to each one. There are things that make certain ones more rare than others, and so as you're doing your own research into these NFT projects, these are going to be some that as you buy now, you may hold them for a little bit, and then as the NFT scene blows up, you can sell these, on the secondary market, make some money. So that's another one right now that's hot on the Algorand blockchain. Obviously, Algana is hot with its sale of the Algana 1, or the first one that was created, which sold for over 200,000 USD. And as you can see, because of that, you're already seeing, Algana 49, 75,000 Algo. 20,000 Algo, 23,000, 64,000. I'm trying to copy there. 11,111. So, this could be the start of the scene blowing up for Algorand, and you may start to see some crazy sales going through for some of these NFT projects. Another one that I like, and I actually bought quite a few back when he started, was Algo Ninjas, and this is also one that's not super expensive right now. So 25 Algo, 100, and this is also on the secondary market right here. But there are tons of 20 Algo, 65. So these are a little bit lower, 6, 10. Then maybe if you were trying to get in now on Algana, just because of the most recent sale, you can get in on some other projects that are maybe smaller, that as this market blows up, these could start to take off. But yeah, I do own a couple of these. I love the artists. I think they're really cool, just with how he's incorporating Yieldly, Algorand, just different projects being built on it into the artwork. As we're continuing, another big one that I think has some massive potential is the Algo bots. So this is one that has tons of different variations. Like I said, it's the similar thing where they take a general idea on the picture and they just kind of change each one ever so often, just a little bit. But this is a guy who's been creating tons. I mean, Squid Game, right there, some relevance, as he's gone on and just created different ones that have different attributes. So realistically, as you're finding these projects, you may find one certain project, cooler than the other. But I did see a tweet that kind of showed the top 20 Algorand NFT projects by sales volume on the NFT Explorer app. So I wanted to bring this to you guys just real quick so you can see. Obviously, Algana is number one because this is on sales volume, with selling at the highest price of that 111,000 Algos. It's got that number one spot. Yieldlings is number two. That was one that was starting, very early, even when on Yieldly's app, when they were first doing the NFT prize games, Yieldlings were one of the first ones that were being given away. Like I said, you had that MNGO, you got Algo bots right there, the Algorillas, Electric Flamingos. As you come on down, you have the Algo Sands. It's in the top 20. Algo Links, that's another big one. Linglings, Banana Mint, Algo Bros, Little Freak Club. I mean, Algo Whales. So there's tons and tons of projects, NFT artists that are creating amazing projects, and the volume is just starting to go up. So if you were in early on some of these, congrats, because now you may get to see some crazy sales, and I hope you are holding some of these that get sold at crazy high volume, because you know what? That's why we were early on Algorand and the whole NFT scene, is so that once mass adoption started to happen and people started seeing the potential, we could cash out and take advantage of some of the gains. So, you know, congrats if you were some of the early people to buy Algana or Yieldlings or Algobots or Algo Saiyans. You know, as the time goes on, I do think, you know, we're going to be positioned well there. And like I said, AB2 Gallery is not the only place where you can come and you can look and research new NFTs. You can also come over to Rand Gallery. Like I said, they got tons and tons of projects, and just the user face of it is a little bit easier to navigate, I think, than AB2 Gallery, and to discover some of those new artists. So just coming through, you can kind of see, you know, tons of different artists and what they're creating. And if any of them, you know, strike you as, you know, something you want to invest in, obviously it makes it really easy to connect your wallet and to just be able to buy it, which you would just sign in, connect wallet there. Or if you're over on AB2 Gallery, whenever you go to buy, you know, it gives you the ability to easily just connect your wallet, you know, whether, obviously I'm not going to spend that much, don't have that much, but connect your wallet and easily buy and store your NFTs, you know, however you see fit. But hope you guys enjoyed this video of just my breakdown of NFTs that I am watching, that I'm investing in. But make sure to go out there and do your own research. NFTs and the art, you know, this art side of NFTs, you know, it is so new and is very speculative. So you do want to make sure you're out here doing your own research, making sure that what you're buying, you know, you have a plan for, because since we're kind of, you know, just because crypto is kind of in the whole wild, wild west right now with so much going on, the NFT scene is that much crazier. And be sure to put in the comments below what NFTs you're watching, which ones you're invested in. You know, follow me on Twitter and show them off there in your profile picture. But I think the NFT scene is just getting started on Algorand, and I'm excited to see where it goes as these next few months unravel. And let's get out there and make some money.